Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Alarm on plot to destabilize Nigeria. Alarm on plot to destabilize Nigeria. To my dear listeners from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. The recent alarm by the Department of State Services, DSS, that 3 state governors were plotting to incite violence in northern part of the country deserves serious scrutiny. In a statement, the secret police noted that the unnamed governors, who were in their final term of office, were from the northeast, north central, and south-south geopolitical zones of Nigeria. It reportedly added that the governors met in a secret location and discussed plans to stage a nationwide protest that would take the form of EndSARS protest of 2020 and possibly incite Nigerians to rise against the government and force a change in the leadership of the country. The service is also aware of a plot to use students, striking university teachers, labor unions, disgruntled individuals and strategic groups, as well as exploit the global energy situation to carry out a mass protest like the EndSARS. This is despite ongoing efforts by government to address the issues. The public relations officer of the DSS, Peter Afunanya, added. While the unnamed Northeast governor was accused of kickstarting the plot for the protest by meeting key stakeholders from the north in Kaduna and urging them to reject the current government in the 2023 elections. The other 2 governors were reported to have been penciled down to tackle the federal government for failing to provide basic needs for Nigerians such as fuel, power, and education. The planned mass protest, according to report, is to force Nigerians to reject the incumbent government in the 2023 elections. Hence, the DSS and sister security organizations have purportedly placed the governors under constant watch. It seems the DSS now has a template for raising such alarms each time there is tension in the country. In June 2019, there was a similar alarm over alleged plot by subversive and undemocratic elements to incite disaffection and violence in the country. In January 2021, similar alarm was raised by the same DSS. Mid last year, the presidency, relying on an alarm by the DSS, alerted the nation to an alleged subliminal plot by some disgruntled religious and past political leaders and foreigners to stage a coup in Nigeria. The alarm bell finally went off without the nation recording any group or insurrection of any type. Even in December last year, in the height of preparations for end-of-the-year activities, the DSS raised the alarm alleging plot by certain groups and individuals to cause a breakdown of law and order. It warned religious and community leaders, hoteliers, and operators of markets, parks, recreational and relaxation centers to be on the alert and watch strange movement around their facilities. There is no problem with the secret police raising the alarm when there is genuine and concrete evidence regarding plots to destabilize the country. But there is a problem when such alarm is frequent without any shred of evidence. It is not good and it ridicules the organization. If there are such plots, relevant security agencies should investigate them. These are matters of security. It is not something to toy with. The DSS knows why it issued the statement. It should move in immediately, investigate and nip the alleged plot in the bud without much noise. Nigeria has had enough threat, terrorist attacks, banditry, kidnapping, ritual killings, and sundry crimes. In the northeast, Boko Haram insurgency is enough to cripple any nation. In the northwest and north central, banditry and herdsmen menace a serious threat. They have killed and maimed thousands of people in the north, in the south, especially southeast. Agitations for self-determination, mixed with atrocities of the so-called unknown gunmen, are potent enough to destabilize the country. Their latest act of brigandage was the burning down of the country home of the President General of Vīølēñce Indigbo Professor George Obiozo in Imo State. Any further threat will not all go well for the nation. Inasmuch as we understand the dire security situation in the country, we caution the DSS to be more circumspect and careful in issuing alarms. Nigerians want to see action, not frequent alarms. Let the government deploy its might to ensure that any identified threat to the nation is tackled. The DSS should be more proactive by getting into action immediately it identifies threat. Now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by the comment section and let's know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.